Hello everybody, Spirit Jamie here and welcome to my review of Azubimo's Toram Online. Before I start explaining why this game has been alive for more than 5 years as a mobile MMORPG, please take a look at my Discord channel. In my Discord channel you can talk about any game or any topic, and to enter you just need to press the link down in the description. But now to continue with the actual game review, we need to take a look at some of Toram's key features, including the skill system, the combat system, which includes lower level combat, higher level combat, boss fights, and the unique damage system, the achievement system, the community, lack of PvP, how free to play it is, character appearance and customization, and at the end we will take a look at the pros and cons of the game. All the features listed right now make this the best pure free to play mobile MMORPG on the market, even after 5 years. Also, I have not experienced a lot of these features, but I have gathered information from multiple sources, so I can say that yes, what you hear right now is how Toram Online actually is. And there are some features I won't talk about as well, but I will in the next Toram video. Okay, now let's start with the skill system. Toram does not have a job system, but instead it uses a skill-based system which allows you to acquire skills from different types of skill trees, meaning that even as an archer, you could use skills from the two-handed skill tree. The type of weapon you use determines your main skill tree, which basically determines your class. If you're an archer and you use a bow, your main damaging skills will most likely be from the bow skill tree. You acquire skill points every time you level up, which will allow you to acquire the skills or level them up even further. Combat. Toram Online does not have auto combat. The only thing which is automated is the normal attacks, but not really. The reason why you might think there is auto combat is that if you continue spamming the normal attack button, it will auto focus to a new target. Now let's talk a bit about the lower level combat, which really does look slow. However, after acquiring combos, higher level skills, and more attack speed, the combat will significantly be faster as you get to use more skills due to combos and gaining more mana from faster normal attacks. Higher level skills could actually make combat look more intense. They have skills which allow you to move sideways quickly after an attack to avoid AoEs, charging towards an enemy or rushing behind the back of an enemy. There are many more skills which could do unique things, but I wouldn't go into it as there will be a lot for me to cover in this video. Maybe as I continue playing this game, I will make some guides about this game as well. Oh, and I actually do recommend checking out higher level gameplays as they are actually really cool. Boss fights also have breakable parts. Whenever you flinch, tumble or stun the boss, a breakable part may appear, and you have to tap on it in order to break the part. Breaking parts can drop additional items, increase the drop rate of items, and sometimes even trigger effects on the boss. Toram Online also has a feature called Corroration, which can decrease and increase damage of your skills. Doing multiple physical attacks would increase the damage of your next physical damage done onto the mob, likewise for magical attacks. The only way to increase damage in combat is to do normal attacks, which increases physical and magical attacks done to the boss, or deal physical damage to increase magical attacks. The same applies to magical damage as well, if you deal physical attack first. I can't really explain this well with my English skills, but I think many of you already know what I'm talking about. Achievements, aka emblems. Just like in most MMOs, you can gain achievements which will reward you with something after completing. Some include premium goods from the cash shop, or stat points and skill points. There aren't a lot of achievements to complete in the game, but some of them could actually be a part of your goal if you're trying to become stronger. Community. From my experiences so far, the community in Toram Online looks newbie friendly to me. There are many players from Asian countries, but most of them are friendly towards new players and would definitely welcome them into families, aka their guilds. Now, why did I say there are a lot of players from Asian countries? Well, Toram Online actually has international servers too, not just English or Asian servers or anything close to that. And the cool thing is that you can freely switch between any of them with nothing to lose. So yes, players from all over the world play on the same servers most of the time, unless the servers are full, which as of today, even after 5 years of existence, one of the international servers was full and I was not able to join it. This just proves that the game is still alive and well. Now let's talk about PvP. Toram Online actually does not have a PvP system yet. The only competitive thing you can do is fighting for ranks in boss fights. There are 4 different types of ranks: Attacker, Tanker, Support, and Breaker. After a boss fight ends, your ranks will be determined based on how much you've contributed into the fight. There is also a snowball throwing event, which is sort of PvP, however it is a limited event and all you do is pretty much just throw snowballs at one another. So I won't really call this PvP. Now let's talk a bit about the character designs and appearances. Toram Online allows you to customize your armors, weapons and additional gears. You can dye or change the appearance of your equipment to some other equipments, basically anything you like. There are also avatars in the cash shop which definitely look better than the default ones, however they do require premium cash, but they don't give any stats. You can change the appearance of your character if you do not like your customized character at the beginning as well. Also, the most important thing is that customization stuff is basically obtainable through in-game playing and of course except avatars, but they are always relatively easy to obtain as well. Now let's talk about how free to play this game is. Yes, the game has occasional events which allow you to obtain premium cash or avatar tickets to spend on buying avatars and etc, but most equipment in the game could be obtained by trading, meaning you do not necessarily have to grind for that specific weapon. Instead, you can earn the in-game cash and get yourself literally almost everything in the game, excluding a few things such as untradeable weapons or materials. Pros of the game: it has stable player base even after 5 years of existence. It has a really great and helpful community. Literally, while I was creating this script, my game was on and I saw someone ask for Spina, which is the gold currency in this game, and someone said sure, I'll give it to you. International servers basically means that there are a lot of players you can play with and go in dungeons or farm with. Old school graphics: this is both a con and a pro since not all players like old graphics, but I do, so I'll place this in the pros. The game does not have timed events, which basically means you are on your own, play whenever you like. And if you decide to take a break from the game and stop playing for a few weeks and months, you can just start grinding again and you will be back in the endgame. Now let's talk a bit about the cons of the game before I leave you with some gameplay of my stream. I definitely agree that lower level gameplay could be really slow and boring. And if you're the type of player that likes PvP a lot, this game is not for you, unless you don't mind just competing for ranks and similar things. Also, there are really little untradeable items that are actually worth farming from bosses, as most items are usually better after being player crafted and statted. This basically means you need to grind for materials more instead of bosses, but not always. Equipment does not have a level limit currently, which means as long as you have powerful equipment, you can equip it on a lower level alt and make it super OP. Basically means equipment could be more important than the level itself. Also, the game can feel really grindy. And also, I placed this in the pros, but I will place it in the cons as well. The graphics are old, it's basically like playing a game on PlayStation 2, but a lot of players like those graphics, so that's why I placed it both in cons and pros. And yes, that was pretty much it about my game review, and hope you like this game. I will continue making videos for this game, maybe not as regularly as I do for Dragon Raja, but I did fall in love with this game too much. Okay, too much. But yeah, check out my Discord, subscribe for more Toram Online and Dragon Raja content, and without any further ado, I will leave you with some gameplay of my stream. Bye bye and have a nice day or night. Dark place. Very dark place. Very dark place. Okay, people here. XD. Yes, I know. Let's let my mercenary just 3-shot the boss and we can get out of here for sure. We need to sell some stuff. This must be the dragon. It has huge black stuff on its body. It looks like the Eerie Crystal is in Isthmus of Chaos. Right. Hey, are you alright? Are you injured? Is she literally gonna go to the thing? So this rank has been shown before, okay. Looks tough to beat. We can back up if you need. Yeah, please don't hold back. Okay. Let my mercenary. Imagine if my mercenary does not attack here. Oh man, that will be bad. That will be very bad. Not gonna lie. Oh, I'm gonna destroy these for sure first. One shot. Let's one shot this guy as well, bro. Boom. 2 shots. Easy game. Well, that's kinda unfair and quite boring to be honest, although you might need to build a lot of things, so it's better than auto fighting, right? Auto PV or whatever. Oh, where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? It was just running all the time until a while ago. Who's there? I only remember that I woke up to a voice calling me. I don't remember anything after that. What did my character did? You won't be able to do that at high level. Oh, nice. That's cool then. What? I've been troubling people? No way. I'm Deseo, the dragon in the desert. People who walk through the desert have much respect for me, and I've been watching out for them, for their safety and protecting them. Hey, I have choice to get rather risk factor or whispers of the ancient. Well, whispers of the ancient god, dude. As I said, like whispers of the ancient god all the way. Savor the 3-shot kill while you can. Okay, savor it. Okay, yeah. I see English, bro. English. Savor it. Hey, look at his body. Look at his body. The black crystal stuff on his body is gone before we know it. You lost your memory, I guess the black crystal has something to do with it. I was unconscious, but I've caused a lot of troubles to humans. I had to pay for it. I'll go back to the desert and wait for the command from the 12 gods. I apologize to all humans beings for what I've done. Could you tell the people that I said so? Okay, bye Drake. Bye Drake. Okay, let's sell some stuff then. Excellent. Okay, Varu, aren't you? What do you think, Boft? Yeah, but you were off guard several times during the battle. He could have got you. You still have much to learn. Love, don't talk like that. I'm sorry, he must be jealous because you defeated the giant. No way. Well, let's go back to the city. I see you must report it to Pino, but there are too many things to explain, right? I know we can't do this alone, so we go with you and report it too. What do you think, Trill? Well, if you're planning to get the share of the reward from Pino, aren't you? Well, no way. I just feel the need to give precise information about the giant and he's sure, just kidding, let's go. Okay. I'll go down the mountain. Let's walk there. Let's walk back there. And before we do anything,